What's good, YouTube? I'm Xero Zeus, and welcome back to another Boruto video. This is going to be my Boruto episode 150 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and let's get right into the video, man. Let me just say before we start off, like these few episodes, they've been alright. They had definitely been good. It's everything I expected it to be. But anyway, let's jump right into it, man. They definitely have some stuff going on this episode. If you've read the manga before, you kind of get the gist of what's going on. But I read the manga, so I kind of know what to expect. And there's a few things I like in this episode that they changed from the manga. I think that was really cool, but we'll get into that when we get there. The episode actually starts off with Tento, and he's like doing his thing. He's like throwing shurikens, and he's still practicing, like remembering Boruto's words. And it's just like really nice to see how Boruto's influence just like rubbed off on him a little bit. I can definitely see like Tento being like his Konohamaru. But I could definitely see it being that way. Like, I don't know why. It just seems like he fits that position, and him actually teaching him and training him like that. And like I could just it'll be nice to see where it goes in the future, right? So basically Tento is interrupted by his butler, I'm gonna say, because every time I start doing a video I just forget his name, right? But anyway, so he's being misled, thinking that the person that he's always around him. This is the guy that's always been with him. So why would he have anything up with him? So basically, he explains how he ran into like a mysterious character, and he feels like in danger and stuff like that. And the whole time, if you've seen the last episode, then this is Shojoji. Basically sweet talking this guy into leaving away from the village so it'll be easier to carry him away. He could run into one of his guys and they can dip, right? And which is basically what happens. He talks his way. Even though I'm not gonna lie, you could really see how much Boruto rubbed off on Tento, because it's just like he's showing a whole lot of heart in these situations. Like at first when he was acting like they should run, Tento was actually wanting to stay, like, and we should face the problem head on and stuff like that. And I don't know, I just kind of like that. But anyway, they run off, and basically, the guy, the butler, right? He basically has one of these moments where they show his mouth and hit that little sinister smile, right? Knowing that Shojoji the whole time, right? And so I think this is where they cut away from them, right? And you basically see them set on Boruto, Mitsuki, and Sarada, and they're going to Konohamaru and his messed up office, basically getting their B rank mission, right? They're so hype about this, right? And if you read the manga, you know what's going on, but I'm not going to spoil it. So they get their first B rank mission, and they're really hyped about it. And Boruto's really hyped about it, right? You just hear them basically talking about it and how they don't want to mess it up and stuff like that, right? So I think Tento is supposed to leave. This is the day he's supposed to leave, right? And Shojoji is taking advantage of that. He doesn't want to, like, I guess if he lets him leave, it'll be way harder to get to him than it would be right now. So it's like, even though he would still be the butler, he'd still be right next to him, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be as easy as it was to just walk out of the leaf right then, like that. That was so crazy that he just walked away, right? That was crazy. But so they basically get that B rank mission, and they're all hyped up, right? And Boruto is basically having a conversation with Mitsuki, and he notices in his pocket, right, he has the Sasuke card, right? So Tento pulled the fast one on him and basically snuck it in his pocket somehow, which, I kind of have a little problem with, because, like, Boruto is a shinobi, like, how, what? But anyway, and so basically he's on his way to give him his card back, so it gives him reason, to go and see what's going on with Tento. And at the same time, before this, you get this little scene where he's basically, like, he has a bag over his head. They take the bag off his head, and it's like, basically like his butler and all these bad guys, right? He's all surrounded and tied up and gagged and stuff, and like it's really bad, man. Like it's really looking bad. Like, and I love it. It's like too hype. I'm definitely with it. So basically Shojoji finally reveals himself, and he does a little weird transformation and stuff, and he stretches the clothes out and becomes really big. Let me just say, even though he's like a big fat dude, and like he's not supposed to be the coolest dude ever, he is the least whack looking fat dude that I've seen so far on Boruto. It's some guys that aren't even big that I can say for a fact that were villains that don't look better than him, and like anyway. So Shojoji basically really reveals himself, and he just starts downing Tento about him being a ninja and about how he will never be anything but a bargaining chip. It's like you're basically lying to yourself, and Boruto's pumping your head up and stuff like that, and you gotta respect Tento, right? So I think it was like one part of the scene when he basically kicked Tento in the face. I don't know why. He like kicked him in the face like a couple of times, and things get really hyped for him, right? Somewhere in between the episode, he ends up like, all right, he gets kicked, right? When he gets kicked in the face, his card comes out, the Naruto card, and a shuriken comes out. So basically he cuts himself loose, and you would think like, oh yeah, this guy might try to fight Shojoji or something, or he might try to fight the ninjas or something. No, he puts a shuriken to his neck, and he's basically about to take his life because he doesn't want to be any more of a problem for his father. He doesn't want to cause drama for his father and stuff like that. And it's like, man, at the same time, he's like, you're gonna kill yourself, but that's kind of noble for him to be a child and be thinking that way. Like he really cares about his father. Like, that's bad. He shouldn't do that. But it's just like, I don't know. That just like kind of resonated with me a little bit. Like, damn, he was really about to do that. Like in the manga, I'm looking at it the same way. Like, but anyway, Shojoji, he zooms over there and basically stops him from killing himself. And I don't know. You just gotta respect Tento for that. Yeah, I respect him for that. So at the same time, they cut back to Boruto. Boruto is going to basically where Tento was staying at, and they're supposed to be leaving, so he was going there trying to give him the card back. And before he can get there, he's gonna enter. He's gonna have like a super shinobi entrance and stuff. He's gonna look like really cool and stuff, right? So he's like climbing on the windows, and he hears these voices. He hears Tento's father actually like fussing, and he's thinking he got caught or something. And the whole time he's like mad because they've kidnapped his son. So basically, this is where Boruto, learns everything that's going on and who has him, where he's at, and he goes right after him, right? And I think that's super cool. Boruto on like some superhero stuff. I think that's like super cool, right? So basically he goes and he tells Sarada that he has to flake on the mission. And this is the part of the episode that I really like. In the manga, I do not know why they had Sarada be the way that she was, dressed the way that she was, and had that scene set up the way that it was. Like, they did it the same, but they did it so much better. I like the anime. The anime did it better. I don't care what nobody says. The anime did it better. And I just think that was so great. And basically, he tells her that he can't make it and he's going to have to leave, right? He has to go. He doesn't explain that he has to leave, but, they just ask and she just kind of understands, like, oh, so you can't talk about it and shit like that. And he's basically like, no. And that's like the end of the conversation. They just kind of understood that he can't show up. So you see like Sarada and Mitsuki basically having the conversation of, when they're about to go on a B-rank mission where Boruto is, and he's just like, he couldn't make it, and Sarada's being all angry about it and stuff like you would expect her to be, and Mitsuki's confused and stuff, and Boruto is on his way to be a superhero. That, I don't know, I think that's so cool, right? He's going to try to save Tento, and when he shows up, it's just so funny, right? The scene when Shojoji was about to eat his brain, right? Why are you doing this? He's gonna eat his brain and act like he's him when his father comes around, and it's really gonna be him, and he's just gonna hit everybody with the whoopity scoop. It's just like, I don't know. I'm just liking this. I'm just liking this. So at the exact moment, kind of like in the manga, he's about to eat his brain. He kicks him in the face, and that's when Boruto shows up, and that's basically the end of the episode. man, I'm hyped for next week, but I'm probably gonna end it right here. This has been my Boruto episode 150 review. Please like, subscribe, share, and comment. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all next video.